So last night, I had this dream. It was up there, it was intense. I befriended this 200-foot gorilla called Michael. Yes, my buddy Michael. And I had to take responsibility for him, I had to look after him. Because he couldn't go anywhere, he just had to sit where he was. Because he couldn't go walking about because he'd kill everybody. So I had to get some friends and we had to build like this scaffolding system all around him with like pulleys and levers. It was like a 24-hour operation to keep him alive. I had people going up with wheelbarrows full of food scraps, fish bones, fish heads, scraps of meat, vegetable peelings, and like just literally just tipping it in his mouth. Like that, he's like, and he looked really sad. He was sad, he was upset, because he just wasn't enjoying life. And there was all these normal-sized gorillas all below him, running about, having fun, ripping people's limbs off. They were having fun, he couldn't. He had to just sit there and just exist whilst we tip trash into his mouth. So these chicken thighs are for my buddy Michael. They're for him. Something nice, something delicious that he can enjoy. But listen, before we get on and make these chicken thighs for Michael, I need you to do one thing. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, because there's going to be more flipping weird, scuffed, cooking related content coming your way. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, let's get on with it. So here we have 6 chicken thighs, sort of medium sized ones. All I'm going to do is take a knife and just put a couple of slashes just through the skin. This is just going to allow some of that sauce to permeate through into the meat. Next thing I'm going to do is just season these up a bit. Just, you know, a bit of pepper and of course some salt. Easy stuff. Flip them over and the same the other side. And once they're all kind of seasoned up, we need to get this skin nice and crisp, because nobody wants soggy chicken thighs. That is not good for anyone. So what I'm going to do is lay them in a frying pan, skin side down, and you'll notice that the pan is cold when I put these in. The reason for that is because we want to render out the chicken fat from the skin, because that's going to help crisp up the skin, and it's also going to add flavour as well. So in a cold pan, then get it onto a sort of medium-high heat. And chicken fat is like kitchen gold. If you're ever cooking any chicken and you get some fat off it, keep it. Makes great roast potatoes and it's great for frying food. And you're going to want to crisp them up on both sides. Probably going to take like 10 minutes each side, but the most crucial part is the skin. When you think it's golden brown enough, keep going, because I guarantee you it isn't. Maybe I should try and communicate telepathically. Michael, I've got some honey garlic chicken thighs for you later. I'll send it over to the ether realm. Okay, you see that? That's what I'm talking about. That nice, rich, golden mahogany colour, that's what you're looking for. This is not completely danger-free. It's going to spit like hot fat at you when you turn it over. It's going to spit it on the kitchen floor. It will mess up your life if you're not careful. And also make sure you get the sides, get them nice and crisp as well. You want crispiness all over the chicken. But I'm just going to take these out of this pan for a second. Just pop them on a plate. And look at all that chicken fat. There was no oil in that pan whatsoever. That is pure chicken fat. I am going to drain some of it off into a little dish because I'll keep it for something else. But I just want to keep a little bit in there because we're going to cook the garlic in that. That's kitchen gold, my friends. Kitchen gold. So I've drained off some of the fat. I've kept a little bit in there, and I am going to add just a touch of butter as well. And I'm going to get that back onto a sort of medium heat, medium low. Now we're going to add the garlic. Now there's 5 whole cloves minced up there. Might seem like a lot of garlic, and that's because it is, because it's delicious. And like you've seen me do 1,000 times before, just going to stir that around for about 30 seconds, just to wake it up, get it fragrant, and get the raw flavour out. Next thing we're going to go in with our sauce ingredients. So in with the chicken stock, the honey. Oh, wouldn't be honey garlic chicken without loads of honey, would it? Hot sauce of your choice. I'm using Frank's Buffalo, and the soy sauce. Mix it all about. Then get your chicken thighs back in. Now I know it looks kind of runny now, but trust me, as that kind of stock reduces down, the honey kind of melts and caramelizes. It's going to create a sticky sweet sauce. And I'm going to cook these on the stovetop as is. Say about 15-20 minutes, and as the sauce starts to reduce and becomes glossy, we'll baste the chicken with it, and it'll be great. When I die, I'm going to donate my brain to medical science. I think they'll uncover some stuff. If I do ever find myself a partner, she would have to be pretty special to put up with this nonsense, this drivel that comes out of my mouth. Michael, can you hear me? Would you like to meet Michael? Don't think you would. I think he'd eat you. You're actually staying quite still. I'm surprised you've not leapt off. You need a brush. Have you ever had any like really weird, just out there dreams? Because this is quite mild for me, to be fair. That's quite a mild dream. Tell me about your dreams. Your weird dreams in the comments. I want to know if you're as tapped as I am. It's molting everywhere you are. Come and get a butcher's at this. And you can see like a lot of the liquid has disappeared and reduced down. It's just kind of starting to turn into this sticky, sweet, wonderful salty glaze. So now we can start basting the chicken. Just baste some of that sauce over the top. This is going to help finish cooking the chicken. It's just going to give it this sticky, sweet, wonderful glaze. Now I'm going to continuously baste these for, I'd say, another 10-15 minutes until the chicken is fully cooked through. Okay, you don't want raw chicken. You'll end up very sick indeed, or worse. You want to dive right in there, don't you? But don't. We all know what happens with molten hot sugar sauces. And I'm just going to finish this off with some fancy chopped chives. And of course, some sesame seeds, because they're also nice. Like I said, as tempting as they look, leave them alone for like 10 minutes to rest, to sort themselves out, cool down a bit before you go and tuck in. And you will lose some of the crispiness from the beginning. That's just a given, because at the end of the day, we put a sauce on top of the skin. But you'll still get a little bit of crunch and get that nice satisfying chew. That's why it's important at the beginning to render out that fat so that you don't end up with like flabby chicken skin at the end. No one wants flabby chicken skin unless you're weird. So I'm going to leave these alone for a bit and let them cool down before I tuck in. It's about to get messy. Look at that, nice and saucy. On the other side, it looks kind of burnt. Trust me, it's not. It's just this lighting. It's just golden and caramelised and delicious. I'm just going to delve in. Absolute state of me. But they are so good. So good. It's everything you expected. Sweet, sticky, salty. Yes, the skin is not as crispy, but had we not rendered the fat out and gotten the crispy at the start, they'd be like totally soggy and just, not very good. But they are addictive. They're on their way, Michael, they're on their way to the nether realm where you exist. But all jokes aside, you've got to give these a go. You saw how easy they were to make. There's nothing to it. You can serve that with some rice or just demolish the lot on their own, like I'm gonna do. Honey garlic chicken thighs, get them made. Someone's either coming home or going. But listen, I'm gonna clear off. But before I do, remember to hit subscribe and the grey notification bell. It helps me out and it helps you out as well, because you get notified of my videos when I upload, talking random and making food. And of course, share it to your friends and family, even your enemies. Your enemies will become your best friend after eating this. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see your gorgeous faces in the next video. And bye for now.